for stretch times. All right, let's put your hands together, feet nice and wide, and let's do just a few around the world, but I want you to really reach up as high as you can, just to start getting a little warmer. I've got my helper over here on the couch panting, even though it's like 70 in here. And other direction. All right, let's just do like 2 more this way. All right. We gotta do some nice big arm circles. Oh, big ones. I don't know what we did to our shoulders yesterday, but I sure feel it in a good way. And then switch it to forward. That definitely starts to feel better. All right, palms up. Let's open up this way, a little standing T-spine opener. Always let your head follow your hands. All right, let's do 2 more of those before I get too dizzy. All right, and we're gonna do a little squat and reach, but first let's do some nice big shoulder circles. Just really get those a little more loosened up. Keeping your fingers right on top of your shoulders. Try not to shrug at all, just squeeze them back. All right, let's go 3 more of those. And then feet nice and wide. Squat down and first reach up. Really stand, squeeze them back, relax your neck. All right, let's do 2 more, and I'm gonna sink right down into the squat just a little more. And from here, let's try to grab onto your feet if you can, and push out a little bit against your knees. Let's rock back and forth just a little, kind of open up the hips. And then I want you to take one side, rotate it up. And other side, rotate it up. Put both hands between your knees as we stand up. Reach it all the way up. Interlace your fingers. Let's do a little side bend, a couple times each side. Oh, does that feel nice? All right, just to keep going with our little warm up here, I'm gonna reach down. Let's scoop it up. Thumbs pointing behind you. Let's do 2 more on this side. We'll switch. Keep those arms moving. side. Two more. We are doing a little bit of lateral, but before we do that, let's bring your hands behind you. Looking up. Let's try to open up your chest just a little bit. Actually, I'm just gonna move that. Standing on the hard floor instead of the mat. I don't know why I'm doing that. All right. Now let's just do a little bit side to side. I'm gonna go just 3 on each side and then do another shoulder stretch here. All right, so that's 3. Now pin on the inside of that bent knee. And let's rotate up again. Eyes follow your hand. And other side. Pin that forearm, rotate up. All right, come back to the middle. Once again, pushing out against your knees. And let's stand up that way. Get another little hamstring stretch. Raise it all the way up. Once again, interlock your fingers. One more side bend. All right, things are definitely starting to feel a little bit warmer. So I'm going to switch this back. And let's do some walkout. So I'm going to roll down. And then plank walk out. Actually, let's get a little calf stretch while we're there. Pushing backward on the floor. You should feel a nice little pull in your shoulders too. I'll walk all the way out. Let's pause here just for a second. We're going to come right back up, put your heels down. Walk all the way up. Hands all the way up. Let's go that route 3 times. Pause right here, pushing back. Woo. We're definitely going to hit those hip flexors a little more. I feel them. All the way out. Drop your shoulders down. Round them up before we walk back up. Let's do that 3 times. All right, heels down. Walk back up. Reach it up. Come on back down again. This time we're going to stay down here for a bit. But pause right there. Walk all the way out. Once again, sink those shoulders. Round them. One more time. All right. Then bring one foot up. Rotate, world's greatest stretch. Try to squeeze the glute of the straight leg. And then from here, I'm going to try this again. Try to stand up into a split squat, and we're going to come right back down. The hands back down at the middle. And other side. Rotate up first. Eyes follow your hand. And then try to bring it up. And right back down. Okay, we're going to try to do that 3 times on each side. So, foot up. Rotate first. Try to stand it up. Squeeze that back glute. Woo. Right, buddy. My supervisor is supervising. right, and let's try to stand it up. Come on back down. One more time on each side. All right. Stand it up. Bring it down. Last one of those. There we go. All right, bring it down. All right, then we are going to get our poor little glutes and everything here. First, lift one leg. Let's bring it in and out 3 times. And on that last one, bring that leg straight underneath. Try to keep your shoulders over your hands. And then let's bring that leg up in front of you and sink down over it. Try to grab the floor a little bit in the front. Get a nice pull on your shoulders. All right. Come on back up. Same thing, other side. And shoot that leg underneath. All right, bring it up in front of you. Sink down over it. Hands out in front. Wow, does that feel good? All right. And let's come right back here. I'm gonna go heels down one more time. Get a little calf stretch if you want to pedal just a little bit there. All right. And then from the plank position, I just want to do a few. Reach out. We're going to do this also kneeling. Just 3 on each side. And let's bring it to your hands and knees. Now before we do that in a kneeling position, let's go knees a little wider. Take one hand to the side, interlace your fingers. I want you to reach out and you're going to pull with your hips. Get a nice stretch behind that shoulder blade. Come on up, other side. All right. So let's go hands and knees. We're going to do opposite arm and leg reach. Bring it out. Switch. We're just doing 3 of those, and then we're going to do some presses for your shoulders. All right, now I'm going to do the same arm just so you can see it. Keep the opposite leg up. Bring your thumb so that it's like touching your shoulder. Elbow right next to your body. I want you to reach over your head, trying as much as you can to keep your arm next to your ear. Putting that thumb right back on your shoulder. Going 5 more on this side. All right, bring it down. Other side. 1 for 10 total reaches. Okay. Now coming right back to hands and knees. 1 arm behind your head. Let's get 5 rotations. So come down. Try to get your elbow to point to the ceiling. Just work in the upper back there. All right, and other side. Last one there. And let's go to a half kneeling position. So here, what I want to do, lean in. And then when you come back, we're going to open up. Okay, let's do 5 of those. Lean in. Open up when you come back. All right, now we rotated that way. I want you to rotate the other way. Pin your forearm on the front knee. Open up this way. Lean in a little bit. Hands behind your ears. Let's get 5 rotations towards the bent knee in the front. And hands up overhead. Ooh, big reach. Little side bend here. Squeeze that back glute. Come on down. Little hamstring stretch and we'll switch sides. All right, other side. So we're going in, and as you come back, rotate. Eyes follow your hands. Last one. Now rotate the other way, pin that forearm. All right, hands behind your ears. And we're rotating toward the front knee. All right, and hands up overhead. Little side bend. Bring it up. Nice little hamstring stretch. Why am I saying little? Because I'm little. I don't know. Big hamstring stretch. All right. Then, as long as you're on that knee, bring the other foot out to the side. Woo. We worked those, didn't we? Let's rock back and forth 3 times. Really good, nice stretch in that adductor. And come all the way back. Bring one arm underneath. Let's get another shoulder pull. All right, come on up. Let's get the other side. Woo. Rock back and forth 3 times. All the way back. Reach underneath. All right. All right, we have enough time. We're going to do a little bit on our back, and then we might have to mess up my dog's nap. All right, so first off, let's grab behind one leg. Let's just do a little flex and extend. Dig your fingers in that hamstring. See if you find any tender spots. All right, then hold it right behind your knee. Come up and down with the other side 5 times. The last one. And hug that knee real quick. And let's switch sides. Just flex and extend. I like to dig around, just see, you never know when you're going to find a little tender spot back there. All right, last one. And hang on to it. Last one. Hug that knee. Ooh, one side's definitely tighter than the other. All right, before we mess up my dog's nap, come on your side real quick. Let's pin your knees down. And let's just really open up your chest and your shoulders. Let's do 3 to each side. Oh, does that feel nice? All right, flip it over. Pin that knee down. Ideally, your hips aren't going anywhere, just your upper body. Oh, that feels nice. All right. My favorite. Your hips will thank me, I promise. We're gonna mess up the dog nap here. Time for some rear foot elevated hip flexor stretch. Get your foot up on whatever you got. Keep working our shoulders too. So lean back, not arching, just get that butt closer to your heel. All right, one more there. And one more little side bend. Oh, squeeze that glute if you can, just makes it better. And come on down. Open up the back a little more. Pin your opposite hand on your front knee. All right, let's switch sides. Now that we've totally messed up his nap. Oh, that feels good. Just 2 more like that. We're almost there. And side bend. Bring that arm down. Pin the front knee. Just open up that back a little more. All right. And we gracefully come on up. Well, sort of gracefully. Roll it up. Shake it out. I guess Sherry had to hop. Anyway.